Hello everyone, my name is Mr. Restauroni and welcome to this Redstone tutorial. Today we are going to be working on this. This is a Redstone combination lock. So you may be wondering, what's that? So let's say I go to this number pad, which I will show you how to build in another tutorial, because this is also kind of a little bit complex for this. I'm going to hit 1, 4, 5, and 8. I can see there's some pistons going up there, and the light turns on. You may be saying, wow, a light turns on. That just blew my mind. Wow, thank you for this amazing invention. Well, yeah. Think about what that light can represent, though. So, for example, this light can be a doorway to your hidden base. Or if you want to have a storage room closed off to the public, I mean, you can build a door with the number pad to go into your storage room. You can build a door. Okay, yeah, you can build a lot of doors with it. Let's get off the door thing. You can build, let's say you're having like an adventure map and you like hidden clues on what the button should be. Press in the right order. You press them and the lights go crazy and flashes and it's awesome, and then it opens the door for them to, okay, yeah, it can open a lot of doors. I'm just gonna say that. So if I hit a wrong button, let's say, the light turns off though. Oh no, you hit the wrong button and it resets the entire system. Now there is a couple of problems. Like I'm going to say about 2 problems with this. One of them is really big, and that is if you hit a button, a correct button, but in the wrong spot, it doesn't reset the entire system. So let's say I hit 1, 4, 8, 5, let's say that. You can see that the light will not turn on, but those blocks don't go down until I hit a different button, and then it resets in the system. Okay, that's what that tried to fix, and that's kind of a behemoth. So yeah, once I compact that down a little bit more, I'll show you how to build it. Another problem is you cannot have these same number in a combination twice. So let's say you can't do 1, 3, 1, 5. You cannot do that. That's just how the system works. So let's get on to actually building it. First of all, if you're going to be like me and build a 4-digit code, you'll need about this amount of space, about 12 by 15 by 7. Okay? And now we're over here. Inside this chest is about the materials that you will need on redstone front. You'll need about 80 redstone repeaters. You might need a little bit less than that, but I would just say get 80 just to be sure. About 60 redstone dust, 31 torches, 7 sticky pistons, and 8 normal pistons. And as you can tell, I've already done some work over here. I have 9 blocks going over here with buttons on one side and torches on the other side. Those torches are running into these, well, first of all, that's not supposed to be there, but are running into these redstone repeaters, which are running into these blocks. Now, what are these blocks here for? Well, these blocks are hiding a valley underneath here, and on that valley is very important. So, as you can tell, I stored that. There's a dust there, which is coming off the 1, since 1 is the first button in our combination. It's going to take up the first valley. So when I cover that, it'll actually deactivate these redstone torches. And as you can tell, redstone repeaters coming out of the valleys, going onto those torches on the side. Now, for 4, since it's our second one, is going to have a redstone dust on 4 in our second valley. Now, from the 4 to this to the end, there's going to be redstone repeaters. Now, here's the reason why I say get about 80. This can depend upon what your code is. Let's say you never use 1, you're going to need 1 extra redstone repeater. Let's say you only use 9, 8, 7, and 6, you're going to need a lot more repeaters than if you just use 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay? As you can probably tell by now, 5 has a dust there, and then 8 has this dust there. Now on the back side of here, we want torches on the spots that we're not using. So 2 and 3, 6 and 7, and 9, with redstone dust coming off of them into this repeater, which is going to power this redstone torch when it's activated, which is going to, I guess, depower that one, which is going to power the one on top of that. So let's get started in building this system. So we want to go up make a tower like so. And we're going to be building a T flip-flop. Now, if you've never made a T flip-flop in your life before, you're going to get good by the end of this. So we want to place a regular piston like so. The block right there. And another regular piston facing in that direction. So they're facing each other with a block in between them. We want to place a redstone torch down right there. And we want to power the one that is with the side of the redstone torch first. And then power this piston right there. Now, we want to build an L out like this. With 2 redstone, like so. With these repeaters facing off the L. And 2 sticky pistons, well, with the sticky piston coming off both of the repeaters. Now, just for demonstration purposes and for actually building instructions, I'm just going to be using 2 different types of blocks for on top of these sticky pistons. You can use the same. Come out like so, place a redstone on top like that, and redstone coming out onto the acacia wood. Let's go back about, I believe it is 3 spaces with the redstone repeater facing into where the acacia would be if it's extended, with 2 just normal dust coming off of that. Okay, so you made the first combination part of it. Simple, isn't it? So we go back. Well, I guess it's not really simple, but once you get into the doing a lot, it becomes pretty simple. So come out, redstone repeater facing into the dark oak, and we're going to make another T flip-flop. So you can place that piston right on that repeater. Come out, place piston like so. Redstone torch on the other side, and then we can make our L. Now, if you've never made a redstone repeater, a T flip-flop before, this L you don't need to use it for actually when you make a T flip-flop. What a T flip-flop does is it basically makes a button act like a lever. So you need to have like those 2 pieces up like so. And so this essentially makes this the input right up here, and then this L is going to be the output for a T flip-flop. So we want to place the things on top of there with the other materials coming out. We actually want to make this one 4 because I miscalculated on that one. We don't really need this redstone repeater right here, but I just like having them right there. Nice symmetry. Bring out like so with 2 pieces going in there. Now we're going to work on our 3rd digit. So build up like so, with the blocks coming out to the dark oak, and we're going to make a T flip-flop. So we want to do redstone, redstone, redstone repeater, redstone, redstone. Get down here, piston, piston, torch, and build the L. Now this is the last time you're going to be building the L, so say goodbye to the L. You probably won't be seeing the L once we really enclose this area. So again, same blocks. And do it like so. Now, this is the last time that you're going to be actually connecting these, well, I'm going to say reset terminals are, because this is actually what's causing the entire T flip-flops to reset. And so say goodbye to them. Bye. And come off of that redstone torch right there, and we can connect this up to the system. And now we're going to be building the last digit. So if you're actually going to be making a bigger digit, let's say 5 or 6, you will continue on the L's, but once you get to your last combination, you want to build up like so. Start out the exact same way as we've been starting out all the other ones. So come out to the dark oak and redstone all the way there with the redstone repeater facing into where it's going to be, and a T flip-flop, because we just love those T flip-flops now. like I said, you're going to be a pro by the end of building this, especially if you're doing a bigger combination than I am. Complete T flip-flop. And instead of doing the L, we're going to be making this square. This is the power square. I just made that up, so don't quote me on that. We're going to be making it like this, so that we have a dust coming out of the output to wrap around and have this repeater like so. This is going to be a just normal sticky piston with that like so. And this one, we want to wrap it around this redstone torch. Place that block on top of the redstone torch. Redstone coming out from that side to power this this block. And by the way, this is totally new music. Never heard this song in Minecraft before. Must have added it in 1.9. And now we take this. This is the complete output of the system. Come out like so. And probably shouldn't put that block right there, so oh well. Come out 4. Now from this 4, you can go wherever you want to go, essentially. I want to power... Ah! That redstone lamp that was supposed to be there, I thought it was a little bit too far away for me to actually break that redstone lamp, so let's replace that. Want to power that up. And so just move the output into this area. And there you go, you've completed it. So now, once you get down here, and I hit 1, 4, 5, and 8, you can see that the pistons rise up, and the lantern, I want to say lantern, it's lamp, turns on, but if I hit a wrong button, let's say 9, it resets it by going through here, and the lamp turns off. So, you have now completed it. And if you want to know how this works, just stay around for just a little bit longer. I'll explain it. But if you know how it works, I'll just say, my name is Mr. Riceroni, and you have a good rest of your day. So now, I'm going to explain how it works. So once you press this button, it powers that, it depowers that redstone dust right there, which then powers up this torch, which deactivates that torch, which activates that torch. You can see it by when I press this button, number 1, like so. That then activates this T flip-flop, which, like I said before, makes the button into more of a lever, which now will activate this piston and this piston. This is the reset path. So once you hit a wrong button, it doesn't have anywhere to go. It will activate one of these torches, which will then deactivate this torch, activate this torch, send the power and the current. And once it gets to right here, if there's no block there, it's not going to be able to jump across and activate this T flip-flop. But if there is a block right here, it will be able to go through that block sense of that redstone repeater there and reactivate the T flip-flop. You'll see it when I get to the second portion. It then pops up this block, which will allow this T flip-flop to be activated once you hit the correct button. So that one was 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And you can see the power goes through, activates T flip-flop, raises dark oak, and raises the acacia wood. And now when I hit a wrong button, let's say 7, you can see it goes through, powers the T flip-flops, and deactivates all of them. Now, once it's fully activated, it uses the output that usually raises up these to actually raise up an acacia wood, and then the line of redstone that would actually activate the next one to be ready comes out, and that is your output. So that's how it works. So hope you enjoyed this video. My name is Mr. Riceroni. Hope you learned a little bit, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace.